On another note, while this is fresh on my mind, I want to address something that happened in Harlem today. And I want to address it because this is not the first time that this has happened, especially recently. So what happened, you ask? First of all, it's your girl Kat from the Kitty Rose Lifestyle. And today I got stopped on the street in Harlem by one of my fellow sisters' girlfriend's client. And she was angry with me. Like, don't say hi, don't give me no hug, don't keep it moving. And I'm boggled, like, what's good? We ain't got no beef. But she had beef with me because she felt like, you doing all these things, Kat, and you haven't hollered at me, you haven't hung out with me, you haven't, checked on me, you haven't brought me in on any of these things you're doing. Like, you've just forgotten, like, your peoples, your people that held you down, or your girlfriends, not even just on some client shit. Just like, we hang out, we sisters. And I'm feeling a kind of way because you have ignored me. You out and about doing all this stuff. And why I say I'm bringing this to your attention. Wait, my son is texting me, guys. Okay. All right. He's leaving the hospital. Okay. All right. Well, he's texting me, so that's a good sign. Because I'm hoping that some people come into this conversation, I'm not going to say hi to everyone. I'm just going to wave as you guys, like, hey, Danny, hey, Joyce, hey, what's good, everyone? I love you. But I want to be direct because you guys, I know that I'm working on being long-winded. So anyway, the reason why I say I'm bringing this up is because this is not the first time that this has come up, especially recently. And especially even recently because of, me selling tickets now for my show. So that's another time this came up. I'm calling my sister, texting her information about the show, and I get, oh, well, I love you, Kat, and I support everything you do, and I'm down for you, but I don't want to be no call for a ticket. And then, some other people over the course of the, last year and a half or whatever have you, and what I want to say and what I want to explain, and maybe because, when I came back from South Carolina, because I was freshly new into the TV thing, and I was, trying to find a niche, and I was figuring some things out, and some things was really going on in my household that I, needed the support of the village because I didn't have the support from my family. So I understand how when I first started this, being online, talking stuff, how in the beginning it seemed like I shared everything. Because I think on some levels I did share a lot about my personal stuff, what I was going through with my children, my relationships. And now I don't put that out there. Not that it's not going on, but I don't put that friends of convenience are you. No, I'm not talking about friends. I'm talking about okay, so let me finish because it'll make sense as I'm getting to the point. Because whether it's friends or acquaintances or clients, the point is that first time I'm online to now being online, it's just shifted in the sense of I'm online to promote my business. I'm not, that was a way of I was using to vent, but I'm not really like that chick who wants to just be online. You know what I'm saying? So I use what's available to businesses as platforms to promote, inform, whatever you want to call it, your business. So that's for the most part what people now see. I keep it about natural sessions. I keep it about dating Kitty Rose. I keep it about Unveil Unlock. I keep it, I might celebrate some things, with my kids once in a while, and then I kind of fall back from that. Like, you guys don't really hear me talking about my kids or showing a whole lot of pictures of my kids anymore. I gotta turn around and give you guys some better lighting. I'm sorry. A regular spot. But I keep it more towards what I'm on social media for. You know what I'm saying? And when I talk about personal things, those personal things are directed to the things that I'm doing in my business, like the television, like the film, like the network deal that I got for Dating Kitty Rose. Like shit like that is what you gonna hear me talk about. But that don't mean shit is still not going on in my life. Not in a bad way, because the one thing you do see a glow. You know what I'm saying? You do see a level of peace. So because you see that, you feel like there's a level of success, and there is. But on some real, let me keep it 100. I have not had a job or income or stability in 3 years since I've been back to New York. When they say the hustle is real or the grind is real, like, that's another reason what happens to people when you've been in business as long as I have. When you've been in business over 5-10 years, you're gonna go through some kind of bump. And when that bump happens, that transition to get out of that takes a minute. And it's hard to sit in that minute. It is the hardest thing to sit in a minute of nothing. So I get income coming in. I get gigs here and there. I'm sorry, guys. I get gigs here and there over the years. Y'all seen that. I get camera work, you know. I get a couple of commercials. I've gotten some underwriters for natural sessions. But at the end of the day, I'm still taking care of not myself, but a family. So whatever I do have has literally still been the bare minimums of, which is, I'll give you a perfect example. Like when she talk about she see me in Harlem, I go, no, you don't. You don't see me out. You don't see me out for real. And if y'all see me at anything, most of the time it's some free shit. And when y'all see me at a restaurant, that's the 1 or 2 times I might be at the restaurant treating myself, who's a grown-ass woman, over a course of a year. So if you see that 1 or 2 times, and y'all see I really don't date. I mean, well, you don't see that, but there'll be weeks at a time that I'm sitting in my crib. Because at the end of the day, the one thing I do have is my home. My lights are on. My rent is paid. I got Wi-Fi. I ain't got cable. And that's because I be trying to figure that shit out. But I be trying to, like, see what's the best deal. Because I owe everybody. You know what I'm saying? But the point I'm making is that I haven't had stability in 3 years. So, no, you haven't seen me at your crib. But at the same time, you haven't called or came by my crib to see if I was all right. Because the people that, you know, and it's only maybe 1 or 2 because I'm not complaining about anything. Because at the end of the day, I have realized that it's the process I'm going through. And unfortunately, it might take longer than a year or longer than 2 years. But now I feel like everything that has happened in the course of these 3 years has led up to what's getting ready to happen. If I needed things to happen before, I probably wouldn't have been ready for it. I probably wouldn't have, not only ready for it, but I didn't have the team that I have now. And the fact that I have been protected, the fact that I've had some income coming in that takes care of my life, but I'm 45. I've been making money since I'm 10. You know what I'm saying? So just because you see me, I got a few underwriters. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I got a television show, but I haven't made any money off of that yet. And that's fine. Because I see the investment in that, and I see the content and the kind of work that I'm doing, and I see the response from the audience. The fact that I'm on 4 nights a week, the fact that I'm on 5 different platforms, I'm good money. I know that that's coming. But I'm also realizing that I have to be patient. So I guess what this video is about for my friends, or not even for my friends, but people that know me and got love for me and want to spend time with me, I feel you and I'm appreciative, and I don't want you not want to be with me. But be a little patient with me, because I'm just not at a place that I can do anything. You know, Brother Earl been asking me for 2 years to come to Red Rooster, you know, and support his poetry thing on Mondays. That's dope that you got a party that's going on every Monday for 2 years in Harlem. But for 2 years, I haven't had $5 to buy a drink. And to me, this is what I told him. That's not support. Me sitting in the audience for you to buy me a drink is not supporting you and your business and what you're doing. So if I can't come to an establishment and at least support the establishment and support the artist, what the fuck I'm doing there? I'm taking them space. Now, I understand. Just come through because you my sister. But my thing is, but you my brother, and I'm going to respect the business. And at the end of the day, the real is I'm not faking and I'm not fronting. So I'm not going to be out knowing I can't be out. Because right now, because I also got to represent myself, I haven't had no clothes. I can't keep my nails done. Y'all see me with short hair because I can't afford my braids, which is what I really want. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I go out, it's calculated on how much money I'm going to have to spend, how much makeup I have to wear or not wear because it costs me. And that, again, is not complaint. That's all right. It's the process. But because you see me still because you see me out there still working, you are under the illusion that I am doing these things and bypassing or not remembering where I'm from and who helped me get here and who loved me and who's down for me. I know who's down for me. I know you down for me. I know you love me. I want to call out y'all names. But since I know y'all watching, this is good enough. I know that y'all are down. And I know y'all want to spend time. I want to spend time with y'all too. I want to chill. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be working this hard at this age, which is really why it's also taking a long time. Because I don't really work that hard. Like, I work hard, but I see some of these producers, they be out like every day filming. I see some of these shows been on air 7, 5, 10 years and still don't have, I see the hustle some of these producers put in. I see the hustle these filmmakers. I see the hustle Alethea. I see the hustle. I had one girlfriend tell me I was lazy because she said you only do 2 or 3 jobs when you got everybody out here doing 10 fucking jobs to keep it. But I'm not doing all that. Not at this point in my life. I've been working since I'm 10. I'm going to find what's works, and I'm going to work that. And that is what I have learned to do now. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 great products. My film, my TV show, and me. And really it's one. So, I'm grateful for the process. It hurts to be this financially struggled. I want to say broke, but I'm not broke. I get my weed every week. You know what I'm saying? And even that's I got to rationalize, portion out. I spend let me show you. This is because I just got this. I spent $25 on this, right? And it lasts me 4 to 5 days. No lie. Because I can't do no more than that. I got to stretch it. But even that's too much. Who the hell got an extra $100 that they can spend on recreational shit? But that's the only thing I buy for myself. So I justify it in my head. Because what else would I be doing with that money? Some shoes? Really? Not at this age. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But that's all for the last 3 years. When again, I've been working since I'm 10. And when I'm still working, I do my television show 3 times a month. And I edit my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still working. That film, I got compensated, but compensated. You know what I'm saying? And from that, like I said, I've been able to get other gigs. I worked with Michael a few times. Dining with Diplomats, be putting a little cash in your pocket. But it's not like it was. It's not what I'm used to. So that's all it is. That's it. I ain't been nowhere for real. I've been in this crib, y'all, straight. I've been in my house 2 weeks at a time, straight up, y'all. But it's coming, soon come. So then we can celebrate and we can reunite and we can live like adults. I still owe Prudence Martin dinner. Like, yo, I have not taken her out to dinner yet for her 40th. And we about to be 45. Like, just bear with me. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit. It's coming. I love you most. I'm out.